Leo, as we look at your stars for June 5th, 2025, a fascinating celestial story unfolds. The Sun, your ruling planet, forms a powerful trine with Jupiter, creating what astrologers call a golden triangle of opportunity in your chart. This is not something we see often, and it's specially configured for your sign today. The day begins with the Moon in harmony-seeking Libra, occupying your third house of communication and short-distance travel. This placement makes it an exceptional day for expressing yourself, sharing ideas, and connecting with those in your immediate environment. You'll find your words carry extra weight and charisma today. People are naturally drawn to what you have to say. Venus in Cancer is activating your 12th house of the subconscious, dreams, and hidden matters. This creates an interesting dynamic where your intuition about relationships is heightened, though you might prefer to keep your deepest feelings private for now. There's a certain mystical quality to your attractions today. You might find yourself drawn to someone for reasons you can't quite explain. Mars in Taurus is providing steady, determined energy in your 10th house of career and public reputation. This is giving you remarkable staying power when it comes to professional goals. You're able to push through obstacles that would normally discourage you. The key today is methodical progress. Take one deliberate step after another toward your ambitions. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and good fortune, is in Gemini in your 11th house of friendships and long-term goals. This placement is particularly favorable for networking activities and group collaborations. A connection made today could open doors you didn't even know existed. Pay attention to seemingly random social interactions. They may not be random at all. Saturn in Pisces is creating a somewhat challenging square to your sign from your 8th house of shared resources and transformation. This suggests you might need to address some financial responsibilities or commitments that involve others. Perhaps a loan, taxes, or a joint investment needs attention. Don't avoid these matters. Facing them head-on will actually strengthen your position. Uranus in Gemini joins Jupiter in your 11th house, bringing unexpected developments through your social circle. A friend might surprise you with an unusual opportunity or introduce you to someone who changes your perspective on an important issue. Stay open to unconventional ideas and people today. Neptune in Aries is activating your 9th house of higher learning, philosophy, and travel. This creates a pioneering spirit when it comes to expanding your mental horizons. You might feel drawn to explore new spiritual teachings or consider educational opportunities that previously seemed out of reach. Trust these intuitive nudges. They're guiding you toward important growth. Pluto in Aquarius continues its long-term transformation of your 7th house of partnerships and contracts. This position suggests that relationships remain an area of profound evolution in your life. Today, you might gain insight into power dynamics that have been operating beneath the surface of an important connection. This awareness gives you the opportunity to make conscious choices about how you engage with others. For Leo singles, today offers intriguing romantic potential. The Venus-Neptune sextile creates a dreamy, idealistic energy that can manifest as a chance encounter with someone who seems eerily familiar, almost as if you've known them before. Trust your instincts about new connections. Your intuition is especially accurate now. For Leos in relationships, today's planetary positions encourage deeper emotional intimacy. You may find yourself sharing thoughts and feelings you usually keep guarded. This vulnerability, though perhaps uncomfortable at first, leads to greater closeness. Your partner appreciates seeing this less visible side of your normally confident personality. Career-wise, you're at a significant turning point. The Mars-Saturn trine provides the perfect balance of drive and discipline to advance your professional goals. A leader or mentor may take notice of your consistent efforts and offer guidance that proves invaluable. Be receptive to feedback. Even if it initially feels challenging, it contains the keys to your next level of success. Financially, the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction suggests unexpected gains could come through innovative ideas or group endeavors. This might be an excellent day to brainstorm creative solutions to money matters or consider unconventional investment opportunities. However, with Saturn's influence, ensure you've done thorough research before committing resources. Your physical energy is strong today, but the Sun-Jupiter trine could lead to overconfidence. Be mindful not to overextend yourself. Your body will thank you for balancing activity with adequate rest. Focus on heart-healthy exercises. Your cardiac system benefits from special attention now. Mentally, Mercury in Gemini is sharpening your intellectual abilities. Your capacity for learning and processing information is enhanced, making this an excellent day for studies, strategic planning, or problem-solving that requires mental agility. Consider tackling that complex issue. You've been avoiding solutions come more easily today. Emotionally, the Libra moon brings a sense of inner balance. You're able to acknowledge your feelings without being overwhelmed by them. This emotional equilibrium makes it easier to navigate interpersonal dynamics with grace and fairness, a refreshing change from the intensity you've been experiencing lately. Your personal power today comes from authenticity. When you express your true self without the usual Leo dramatic flair, people respond with unexpected warmth and support. There's strength in this more vulnerable presentation. It actually enhances rather than diminishes your natural charisma. The most productive time of day for you will be mid-afternoon, when the Sun-Jupiter trine reaches its peak influence. Schedule important meetings or creative sessions during this window, if possible. Your confidence and optimistic outlook will be contagious, inspiring others to join your vision. Potential challenges today involve Neptune's influence, which can sometimes cloud judgment or create unrealistic expectations. Double-check details, especially in matters related to education, travel, or legal agreements. Ask clarifying questions rather than assuming you understand all the nuances of a situation. Your compatibility today is strongest with air signs Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius who appreciate your warmth and respond well to your ideas. Relations with fellow fire signs are energetic, but may become competitive. Water signs offer emotional depth that you find both fascinating and somewhat challenging. Use these affirmations today. I balance confidence with humility. My authentic self attracts the right opportunities, and I embrace both leadership and collaboration. Your lucky colors for June 5th, 2025 are gold, of course, royal blue, and unexpectedly, soft lavender. Wearing or surrounding yourself with these hues enhances your natural magnetism and attracts favorable circumstances. Lucky numbers include 1, representing new beginnings, 5, symbolizing freedom and change, and 23, a number of charismatic leadership. The most supportive gemstone for you today is citrine, which amplifies your solar energy and attracts abundance, while amber provides grounding for your fiery nature. In closing, Leo, June 5th, 2025 offers you a remarkable opportunity for advancement through balanced self-expression. When you combine your natural confidence with genuine openness to others' contributions, you create a powerful formula for success. The stars are supporting your boldest visions while encouraging you to include others in your journey. Remember that even the most magnificent lion thrives best as part of a community. On June 5th, 2025, Leo finds themselves under a fascinating celestial arrangement that significantly impacts your energy and opportunities. The Sun, your ruling planet, positioned in Gemini in your 11th house, creates an interesting dynamic where your natural leadership qualities are being channeled into social causes and group endeavors rather than personal spotlight moments. This position encourages you to shine through collaborative efforts rather than solo performances. The Sun forms a sextile with Jupiter also in Gemini, amplifying your charisma within social circles and creating exponential growth in your networking potential. While you typically prefer center stage, this alignment favors behind-the-scenes contributions that nevertheless earn you recognition. Mercury, positioned in early Cáncer, has just entered your 12th house of subconscious and spiritual matters, bringing intellectual focus to your inner world. This placement may have you contemplating deeper questions and finding words for feelings you've struggled to express. Venus in late Gemini continues to enhance your 11th house, making this an exceptionally favorable time for friendship, social harmony, and receiving support from your community. The relationships you nurture now could prove invaluable in coming months. Mars has recently entered Cáncer, activating your 12th house and creating a fascinating paradox for typically outgoing Leo. This placement generates tremendous internal energy that may feel somewhat contained or restricted, potentially manifesting as vivid dreams or renewed interest in spiritual practices. Jupiter in Gemini continues its year-long expansion of your social network and long-term goals, with today forming a particularly auspicious trine to your natal Leo placements. This creates a flow of opportunity through people you know or meet today. Saturn, firmly established in Aries, forms a trine to your sign from your 9th house, providing structural support for educational pursuits, philosophical explorations, or international connections. This grounding energy helps convert Leo's typical enthusiasm into tangible accomplishments through disciplined approaches. Uranus in early Gemini brings unexpected developments through friendships and social connections. Watch for surprising messages or invitations that initially seem small, but could lead to significant personal growth. Neptune in late Pisces continues its long transit through your 8th house of shared resources and transformation, dissolving boundaries around intimacy and financial entanglements. Today, it forms a subtle but meaningful sextile to planets in Cáncer, enhancing your intuition about private matters. Pluto in early Aquarius opposes your Leo energy from your 7th house, continuing a profound multi-year transformation of close relationships and how you balance power dynamics. Today's specific aspects suggest a revealing conversation or realization about a partnership. The North Node in Pisces in your 8th house indicates your evolutionary path involves developing comfort with emotional vulnerability and interdependence, supported today by Neptune's harmonious aspects. The Moon travels through intense Scorpio in your 4th house of home and emotions during most of the day, creating a deeply feeling atmosphere and possibly bringing family matters to the forefront. By evening, it will enter Sagittarius and your 5th house, lightening the mood considerably and inviting creative expression. This planetary configuration creates a day where your typical Leo radiance operates more subtly, but perhaps more powerfully than usual. Your influence expands through networks rather than direct spotlighting. The most productive approach today involves embracing behind-the-scenes leadership that still honors your need for creative expression. June 5th, 2025 presents a fascinating day for Leo's communication and self-expression. With Mercury forming a trine to your natal sun, your words carry exceptional power and charisma today. This planetary alignment enhances your natural Leo confidence, allowing your ideas to shine with particular brilliance. The Mercury-Jupiter sextile, active today, amplifies your ability to communicate big concepts with clarity and conviction. You're likely to find yourself speaking with greater authority and receiving positive reception from your audiences, whether in professional settings or personal conversations. The Moon's position in Articulate Gemini in your 11th house of social connections creates an environment where networking flows naturally. Your words seem to effortlessly attract the right listeners, and you'll notice people paying special attention to your insights. This is an excellent day for public speaking, presentations, or any situation where you need to command attention through communication. With Venus making a favorable aspect to your communication sector, there's an added layer of charm and diplomacy in your expression style today. You're able to deliver even critical feedback with a warmth that makes others receptive rather than defensive. Mars in your sector of daily communications provides an energetic boost to your verbal exchanges. You're quick-witted, sharp in debate, and able to advocate for your position with passion without overwhelming others. The Neptune influence active today adds a creative, almost poetic quality to your self-expression. You might find yourself using more colorful language, metaphors, or storytelling techniques that captivate your audience. This is particularly helpful when trying to explain complex concepts or when you need to inspire others to action. Saturn's position suggests that while you're expressive today, you're also mindful of boundaries and structures in your communication. This adds credibility to your words. People sense that you're not just talking to hear your own voice, but speaking from a place of genuine knowledge and responsibility. For Leos who work in creative fields, today offers a breakthrough moment where you can articulate ideas that have been percolating beneath the surface. Writers, speakers, and performers will find their expressions flowing with unusual ease and impact. Social media communications receive favorable aspects today. Content you share is likely to resonate more deeply and reach a wider audience than usual. If you've been waiting for the right moment to launch a new communication initiative or make an important announcement, today's energy strongly supports such endeavors. Pay attention to unexpected insights that arise during conversations. With Mercury and Uranus in a stimulating aspect, brilliant ideas may emerge spontaneously during dialogue with others. Your nonverbal communication is equally enhanced today. Body language, tone, and presentation style all align to reinforce your message, creating a powerful and congruent impression. This is an excellent day for important meetings where you need to persuade others or gain support for your initiatives. Watch for a tendency to dominate conversations, though. With so much cosmic support for your expression, there's a risk of overwhelming quieter voices. Practice active listening alongside your enhanced speaking abilities for truly meaningful exchanges. Communication with authority figures benefits from today's planetary positions. You're able to express yourself clearly while maintaining appropriate respect and protocol, creating opportunities for advancement. Technical communications also receive favorable aspects. Explaining systems, processes, or methodologies comes naturally today, as you can break down complex information into accessible components. The day's energy particularly supports creative brainstorming sessions where you need to generate new ideas or solutions. Your mind is making unusual connections between concepts, leading to innovative approaches. If you've been experiencing any communication blocks or writer's block, today provides an opening where expression flows more freely. Take advantage by capturing ideas that emerge, even if they seem impractical at first glance. For Leos in leadership positions, today's communication energy supports team motivation and direction setting. Your words have the power to inspire confidence and create alignment around shared objectives. Emotional expression also benefits from today's aspects. You're able to articulate feelings with a clarity that fosters understanding in close relationships. This is an excellent day for important personal conversations that require both heart and head engagement. Educational pursuits receive favorable aspects. Teaching, learning, and exchanging knowledge all flow with unusual ease today. If you've been considering enrolling in a course or workshop to enhance your communication skills, today's energy supports making that commitment. Above all, remember that today's exceptional communication energy is a gift to be used consciously. Your words have particular power to uplift, inspire, and create positive change. Direct this influence toward outcomes that benefit not just yourself, but others in your sphere of influence as well. The cosmic message is clear. Speak your truth with the full radiance of your Leo nature and watch as doors open in response. The financial landscape for Leo on June 5th, 2025, appears particularly dynamic as the Sun in Gemini activates your 11th house of networks and long-term goals. This placement creates a fertile ground for financial opportunities that come through your social connections and group affiliations. With Mercury also in Gemini, your financial thinking is sharp, innovative, and particularly receptive to collaborative ventures. Today's Venus-Jupiter trine forms a golden aspect between your resource sector and career house, potentially bringing unexpected financial gains through professional achievements. This is not merely coincidental. It's the cosmos rewarding your past efforts and opening doors that have previously been closed. The financial narrative for Leos today centers around expansion rather than limitation. Mars, positioned in Cáncer on this day, brings emotional energy to your financial decisions. You may feel protective about your resources, yet simultaneously drawn to investments that support others. This is an excellent day to review your financial security measures and ensure your assets are properly protected while still allowing for growth. The moon in Libra forms a harmonious aspect with your natal sun position, enhancing your natural confidence when it comes to monetary negotiations. Your financial charisma is heightened, making this an optimal day for important financial discussions, particularly those involving partnerships or collaborative ventures. People are more likely to see value in what you bring to the table. Saturn's position in Pisces continues to bring structure to your 8th house of shared resources and investments. While this transit has been teaching you discipline in managing debts, loans, and joint finances, today's aspect with Mercury helps you articulate financial plans with both creativity and practicality. Consider using this energy to restructure payment plans or renegotiate terms on outstanding obligations. Jupiter in Gemini amplifies the social nature of your financial opportunities today. Networking is not just beneficial, it's essential. Financial doors will open through conversations, connections, and community engagement. A casual conversation could lead to a significant financial tip or opportunity. Stay alert to information flowing through your social circles. Uranus in Gemini forms a significant aspect with your financial houses today, suggesting unexpected windfalls or surprising financial insights may emerge. This energy favors innovative approaches to income generation, particularly those involving technology, humanitarian causes, or group endeavors. Don't dismiss unusual financial propositions without careful consideration. Neptune's influence today adds a layer of intuition to your financial decision-making. While the practical aspects are important, trust your gut feeling about monetary matters. Your financial intuition is particularly strong, especially regarding investments related to creative projects, spiritual ventures, or humanitarian causes. Pluto's transformative energy touches your work sector, suggesting that financial power may come through professional transformation. A deep change in how you approach your career could unlock new revenue streams. This isn't about quick fixes, but rather fundamental shifts in how you create value in the world. For Leo entrepreneurs, today marks a potential turning point in business development. The planetary alignment supports pitching ideas to investors or seeking financial backing for creative ventures. Your natural leadership qualities shine through, making others eager to invest in your vision. Employed Leos might discover opportunities for additional income through company programs, bonuses, or side projects sanctioned by your employer. The key is to leverage your existing position rather than seeking entirely new avenues. Your value within your organization is recognized today, potentially translating to financial rewards. Regarding investments, the cosmic energy favors diversification rather than concentration. Consider spreading resources across different sectors, with particular emphasis on communications, technology, and community-oriented businesses. Real estate investments related to social spaces or community hubs could prove particularly lucrative in the long term. Financial partnerships formed today have staying power. If you've been considering joining forces with others for a business venture or investment opportunity, the cosmic alignment supports formalizing these arrangements now. Ensure all parties have clearly defined roles and expectations to maximize the potential benefits. The day's energy also supports clearing financial blockages that have been holding you back. Whether it's addressing old debts, resolving tax issues, or finalizing outstanding financial matters, today provides the clarity and motivation to clean up your financial house. This clearing creates space for new abundance to enter. Remember that Leo's natural generosity needs balancing today. While your giving nature is admirable, ensure you're not sacrificing your own financial security to help others. The most sustainable approach is to strengthen your own financial foundation first, which ultimately enables you to be more supportive of those around you. Pay attention to financial messages or signs that appear 3 times today. This repetition indicates an important opportunity or warning that shouldn't be ignored. The universe rarely makes its financial guidance this obvious, so remain alert to patterns in your financial landscape. June 5, 2025 brings a particularly fortunate alignment for Leos as Jupiter in Gemini forms a sextile to your sun sign, opening channels of opportunity in multiple life areas. Your 5th house of creativity, pleasure, and self-expression receives powerful beneficial aspects today, making this an excellent time for artistic pursuits, romantic endeavors, and speculative ventures. The sun in Gemini illuminates your 11th house of social connections and future aspirations, bringing fortunate encounters through your extended network. Someone you meet casually today could become instrumental in fulfilling a long-held dream or ambition. Venus, positioned in sensitive Cáncer, activates your 12th house of spirituality and hidden resources, suggesting unexpected support may come from behind the scenes, perhaps from a mentor or benefactor who appreciates your unique talents but operates quietly in your corner. Financial opportunities appear strongest when connected to collaborative projects that showcase your natural leadership abilities. With Mars energizing your communication sector, your words carry extra persuasive power today, making this an ideal time to pitch ideas, request resources, or initiate important conversations that could lead to future prosperity. Places of learning, educational institutions, or settings where knowledge is shared become especially fortunate zones for you today. Libraries, museums, conferences, or even online forums could become gateways to valuable opportunities. The colors gold and purple carry fortunate vibrations for you on this date. Incorporating them into your attire or surroundings may subtly enhance your magnetic pull on positive circumstances. The early afternoon hours between 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock p.m. mark your most auspicious window when the transiting moon forms a harmonious trine to your natal sun position, heightening your intuitive senses and making it easier to recognize genuine opportunities amidst the day's possibilities. Pay particular attention to chance encounters with fire and air signs today, as these individuals may carry messages or connections that benefit your journey. Your generosity becomes a magnet for good fortune today. The more you give from a place of authentic abundance, the more the universe seems inclined to channel additional blessings your way. Trust in synchronicities and seemingly random coincidences, as the universe speaks through these patterns today, guiding you toward fortunate outcomes that align with your highest good and true purpose. The social spotlight shines especially bright on you today, Leo. With the sun in Gemini, illuminating your 11th house of community and friendships, your natural magnetism is amplified across all social spheres. This is a pivotal day for connections that could reshape your social landscape well into the summer months. Venus forms a harmonious trine with your ruling celestial body, the sun, creating an especially charmed quality to your interactions. People aren't just drawn to you today, they're captivated by your warmth and generosity of spirit. The universe has positioned you as the glue holding various social circles together. That text invitation you receive around midday deserves special attention, as it connects to an important network expansion opportunity. Mercury's position in your communication sector enhances your ability to express exactly what makes you unique, helping you stand out even in crowded social settings. Notice how acquaintances are suddenly seeking your opinion and guidance. This isn't coincidental, but rather a reflection of your enhanced leadership aura today. Friends from your past may unexpectedly reconnect, particularly around 3 p.m. when the moon activates your house of hidden connections. A social media post or comment you make today has surprising reach potential, possibly connecting you with individuals who share your creative passions or professional interests. The Mars-Jupiter square creates a dynamic tension between your need for authentic connections and social obligations, particularly regarding a community or group project that demands your attention. You might notice a subtle shift in a close friendship, perhaps a platonic relationship that suddenly carries hints of something deeper, or a casual acquaintance who reveals themselves as a potential confidant. Your innate Leo loyalty is being tested today through a situation where you must choose between different social commitments. The evening hours bring a particularly potent networking opportunity when the moon connects with Neptune, enhancing your intuitive ability to sense which connections deserve deeper investment. Watch for someone with Aquarius or Libra influence in their chart who could introduce an important opportunity through casual conversation. Your social charm is particularly effective with water signs today. Cáncer, Scorpio, and Pisces individuals respond especially well to your authentic self-expression. A long-standing social dynamic within a group may shift today, potentially elevating your position or influence. This isn't about power plays, but rather a natural evolution reflecting your growth. Invitations extended today, particularly for events in late June, connect to significant social developments. Your social perception is heightened. You'll notice unspoken tensions and opportunities that others miss. This awareness allows you to navigate complex group dynamics with unusual grace. Someone you meet briefly today through mutual connections could later prove significant in your creative or professional journey. The evening carries particularly fertile energy for bonding over shared interests or passions, especially activities that allow your natural creativity to shine. Pay special attention to conversation topics that repeatedly emerge across different interactions. They contain important clues about evolving social patterns in your life. Trust your instincts about new acquaintances. Your ability to discern authentic connections from superficial ones is exceptionally sharp today. Leo, on June 5, 2025, the cosmos aligns in a particularly significant way for your sign. With the Sun in Gemini forming a stimulating square to your ruling planet, you're experiencing a dynamic tension between your natural leadership qualities and the need for adaptability. This celestial configuration asks you to balance your fixed fire energy with more flexible approaches today. Mercury and Venus converge in your 11th house, highlighting the importance of both intellectual connections and heart-centered friendships. This placement suggests that wisdom will come through your social circle today. Sometimes the proudest lion needs to recognize when others possess valuable insights. The moon in Scorpio deepens your emotional awareness and connects with your home sector, indicating that profound revelations might emerge from exploring your foundations and private feelings. This isn't typically comfortable territory for your sun-loving sign, but today's growth opportunities lie in exploring these emotional depths. Mars positioned in Pisces forms a challenging aspect to your sign, suggesting that direct action may not yield the results you seek. Instead, a more intuitive, flowing approach serves you better. Your natural instinct to charge forward should be tempered with patience and emotional intelligence. Jupiter's beneficial angle to your sign opens pathways for expansion, but only if you're willing to release control. The message here is clear. Your greatest strength today comes not from asserting your will, but from practicing receptivity. Think of yourself as a solar panel. You generate the most power when positioned to receive, not when forcing energy outward.